How are you feeling, Holly? I took a look at your chart out at the desk, and apparently, you didn't want any breakfast this morning. Holly, I know what you're feeling. Empty, desolate, defeated. But believe me, those are natural reactions, and they will go away. There's plenty of time. But now I want you to think about something, will you? You will be able to have more children. That I can promise you. And that should make you and your husband very happy.
I say she had a restful night? Good, that's good to hear. No, don't wake her up. I don't want to disturb her. Just tell Mrs. Scorpio that I'll be in to see her later. Yes, I'm her husband. That's right. Thank you. Sergeant, were my invitations delivered?
Yes, Commissioner. They should have received them all by now.
Thank you.
Excuse me, Mr. Quartermain. A uniformed police officer just delivered this for you. To be precise, the delivery was made at exactly 11:43.
You're certain it wasn't 11:42?
Oh, quite certain, sir. My chronograph is accurate to within 10 seconds per atom.
Yeah. That's probably tickets to policeman's ball. I keep ordering these damn things every year, and then I forget. Randall.
Yes, sir?
Will you get my... and hurry?
Yes, sir.
You page Dr. Monica Quartermain for me. Tell her it's urgent.
Jesse, have you seen this? Heather was arrested for the murder.
The phone is still busy, Mr. Quartermain.
Well, keep trying, Randall. This is a matter of life and death.
Yes, sir.
Alan wants to talk to you, Monica.
Yes, thank you. Did you read about Heather?
Of course I read. That's a break for us.
Did you get the invitation?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that is decidedly not a break for us, Ellen.
You're right. The invitation does worry me. Now, why would Robert Scorpio invite us for cocktails?
The police commissioner is not inviting the Quartermains over there just to have a chat. There has to be an ulterior motive.
Yes, I was afraid you'd say that. I think maybe you're right. Look, we've got to talk about this, Monica, and we've got to talk to Father as well. Now, can you come up here?
No, I can't, really. I'm doing surgery in about 5 minutes.
Oh, you mean on?
Yeah, I mean, it's going to take almost all afternoon. Tell you what, you call Edward. Find out if he's got an invitation and just ask him what he thinks about it.
It's amazing. I don't know if I'm astonished about Heather or not. Lord knows I've always figured she was capable of anything, so why should I be astonished at murder?
Well, Scotty's being held on suspicion of murder has surprised me. What about you, Monica?
Well, I really don't know.
Mr. Quartermain's office.
I've got to talk to him, Randall.
We've been trying to reach you, Doctor. Your father would like to talk with you, too, but at the moment he's on another line talking with the police commissioner.
Meaning he got an invitation, too?
Well, you're to be congratulated, Commissioner. Now that you have 2 suspects under arrest, that should solve the case, huh?
Well, I wish it were that simple, Edward.
Well, anyway, you're making excellent progress, and I admire you for that. I'm calling you for another reason, too.
Oh, what?
I've received your very kind invitation to cocktails this afternoon at 5 o'clock. That was very thoughtful of you.
It will be a pleasure to see you.
Well, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to be there. And if you issued invitations to Alan and Monica, I'm afraid they're going to have a previous engagement, too.
Well, I have invited them, Edward, and I hope that you can all be here. It's most important.
Most important?
Now, as you pointed out, I'm now holding Heather Weber on suspicion. And I was hoping that the Quartermains might shed some light on the story.
Well, we'd certainly like to help, Scorpio. I'm sure you realize that.
Oh, I do, Edward. Your entire family has always been very helpful, and I really appreciate it. So until 5.
Wait, I tried to explain...
Excuse me, Edward, but look, I really do have to go. I am visiting my wife in the hospital. See you at 5.
Your son called, Mr. Quartermain.
Yeah, well, which line is he on?
Oh, none, sir. We concluded our conversation.
Well, I didn't conclude. Get him back, Randall, now.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry.
Holly, it will help you if we talk about it. Won't you say anything?
Everyone knows, don't they?
Knows that you were pregnant? Well, yes, it's in your hospital record, of course.
Oh, Dr. Mason, I'm sorry. We didn't know you were in here.
It's all right. I was just leaving. Ruby, could I speak to you a moment outside, please?
Of course. I'll be right back, Holly.
How do you feel? Holly, the nurses on OB tell me that you're taking this very hard. I'm sorry to hear that. Don't you know Luke wouldn't want you to grieve?
Ruby, I know you're close to Holly. That's why I'm hoping you will help out. You've got to get her spirits up. We all have to. Get her mind off this whole episode.
We all feel the loss terribly, but I'll do anything that I can to help.
Good.
Okay, look, the prescription's going to be waiting for you at the pharmacy. I want you to take 2 when you get home and then 1 every 4 hours, all right?
How many altogether?
I've given you 24, which will last you until I see you later this week.
Fine.
Now listen, you're going to feel better, but I don't want you to keep taking the medication, okay?
Whatever you say, Doctor.
If you have any problems, you call me, but I'm sure you're going to do just great.
Thank you.
Thank you. Father, listen, I'm sorry I had to put you on hold.
Well, you should be sorry. This is an emergency.
I was seeing a patient.
Oh, come on, Alan. This is important.
So is my patient's medication. I'm sorry.
Well, I may be the one who'll need the medication. I feel like I'm going to collapse at any moment.
Again? I doubt it.
Well, you can doubt it all you like, but I don't think my heart's going to stand up under Scorpio's constant questioning. Good Lord, he's already arrested 2 people for suspicion of murder. That certainly ought to satisfy the district attorney. Why does he keep hounding us?
Father, there isn't much that we can do to stop him.
Well, there is something that we can do. And we better do it fast. And I want you to track down Monica. I'm going to be over there shortly, and we're going to go over our story one more time.
There's no time to do that. Monica's in surgery, and I don't know how long she's going to be there. It's a long operation, and I've got at least 10 patients waiting for me.
There isn't any way the 3 of us can get together?
Not a chance.
Well, we're just going to have to talk to Scorpio cold. You do have our story well in mind, right?
Letter perfect.
Yeah, you're just going to have to chance it. I don't know. The story went over well with Lee. Maybe it will with the commissioner, too.
It had better.
Yeah. Ah, Bobby, you seen Holly today?
I have. I just came from her room.
How is she?
She's withdrawn.
That's all you can tell me, that she's just withdrawn?
Well, I'm just a nurse. I think that if you want more details, you ought to talk to her doctor. I'm sorry, Robert.
Jesse, can I see her?
Yes, visiting hours don't apply to husbands.
Thank you.
Robert. Robert, I'm so sorry for her. I didn't even know she was pregnant.
Well, we decided to keep the whole thing quiet for as long as we could.
I wanted to ask you, did she know that she was before Luke died?
No. Luke never knew that Holly was carrying his child.
Robert, I'm so sorry. We all are.
Well, give her my love, please.
I will. Excuse me.
So sad. Jesse, I'm going to be in the cafeteria, but just long enough to get something for Alan and for me. We've got a heavy load ahead of us in the clinic.
Okay.